Hey everyone, I'm back with another video. Today I'll be doing another unboxing, so let's get right into it. I got 3 ordered when they got released just Wednesday, so these came in super quick. So let me open it up and I'll show you exactly what I got. Doing the actual taking them out of the box off camera. Y'all don't need to see my information or anything. So there they are. So let's get right into the review because I'm super excited about these. So 3 of them. Why 3? So these are the orange canvas laminate with blue G-10 smooth liners. And these are the Crossroads Sodbuster Juniors. There you can see the pattern number XR10137 S35VN. And these were all made on the same exact day, May 19th, 2025. So these were just revealed, I think, Wednesday. And I didn't want to miss out on these like I've missed out on the other ones. So let's open this right up and we will see exactly what it looks like. And I have some other side busters I do want to compare to these Crossroads because this is my first Crossroads I've gotten. So here it is. So they are calling this the orange canvas Micarta. So they've had a bunch of other ones as well. You can just see how this is like a canvas Micarta. So I'm hoping if I want to use this, it might develop a little patina over time, which would be cool. There you can see the bright blue liners. I really like that blue. See that fit and finish. Hard to tell, the blade's in there really tightly, which is nice. But what do y'all think? That looks straight down the middle to me. Maybe a little to the pile side, but not very much at all. Of course, this does have the pinned construction with these tiny little torque screws. There's the back. It is a little sharp right here, but I think over time that would wear down, put it down in a pocket. There you can see the double X. That's just like I mean, it's a rough cut, but I think that's kind of what it's supposed to be. Let's just see this pull. There you can see the punch through hole for the stone wash blade. Really good pull. Let's check out that tang stamp. 5 dots, so this is a brand new 2025 knife. Flip it around. XR10137. So XR is the Crossroads, 10 is the Micarta, 1 being 1 blade, 37 is the Sodbuster Junior pattern. So let's see that snap. Ooh, that is really nice. Very well put together. Can't really tell how sharp it is. You know, it's hard to tell just by touching it, but it feels sharp. But I do need to do a paper test after this when I have a piece of paper to cut. But there you can see it's super light, it's pretty thin. It's not as thin as, say, the bone-handled ones, which I'll show you in just a second. But it is just a very nice, very light knife. I do have a scale next to me. So let me get the scale out, put it on ounces. 1.6 ounces. So this is a hyper lightweight slip joint. And then I also have, actually let me redo that. 1.5 ounces. The scale wasn't zeroed. So 1.5 ounces on a Sodbuster. So this is my Mediterranean blue, bone handled. First I'll do the thickness test. So there you can see the Crossroads is a little thicker, but not by much. Let me weigh this bone-handled one. 2 ounces. 2 ounces exactly. So the Crossroads is substantially lighter. And then I do have this blue synthetic. The synthetic's going to be probably a little thicker than the Crossroads. Not by much, but it is. The synthetic is then thicker. And then the synthetic actually comes in at 2.2 ounces. So the synthetic's even heavier than the bone handled. So that's kind of surprising. But this being 1.5 ounces, that is super, super light. And that snap is just phenomenal. But there you can see blue G-10 liners, smooth G-10, and of course the nickel silver backspacer, or what you'd call the back spring. It might be steel back springs, I really don't know exactly. But there you can see that stone wash finish on the S35 blade. Maybe I can get a piece of paper, see how sharp this thing really is. Got a packet slip. Let's try it out. So it is pretty sharp. Case doesn't. It's pretty sharp. Case doesn't put always the best factory edges on their knives. A lot of people have to go back and just reprofile the blades. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Get it back in place. So some people do have to go back and reprofile the blades, that's okay. But I mean, Case should be learning from other brands to, you know, how to profile the blades. They used to be really well done, but here recently the quality control just hasn't been there and they haven't been the sharpest. But this one seems to be rather sharp, and the S35 VN is great steel, will keep an edge, especially on a side busher like this. It's a well-built knife, but it's not made for hard use. Particularly, I mean, you can, but it's not really made for that. It's more for like an everyday carry, farm carry. But that S35, just on usual days, that will keep a great edge. I'm not going to open the other two because they're not going to look very much different, and the quality should be very similar. One is just for me to keep. This one's for me just to have and maybe carry. And then the other one is for my friend that I work with, that he's given me a bunch of knives to. He wanted me to go ahead and order it for him, and he's going to repay me just because he didn't want to miss out on these either, because they went out. They revealed them around 5 o'clock on Wednesday, I think. Maybe not Wednesday. Maybe Monday. I don't know exactly when they revealed them, but it was earlier this week, and by 7:30 they were completely sold out. So they probably sold out a little earlier than 7:30, but they sold out very quickly. So, I'm also very surprised on how quick these came. Usually the post office is very relaxed on their dates. But overall, very nice knife. I'm very glad to finally have a Crossroads. I also have the Shepherd Hills exclusive on back order. I'm hoping that they will get those manufactured and sent out. And then I also put in a pre-order for the blue denim with the white G10 liners as well. So those will be really pretty as well to go with this one. And maybe one day I can get that black one, or maybe even the Smoky Mountain exclusive one with the orange liners. So, thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Y'all have a great day. Thank you.